Hi guys, it's Chipface here, and in this video we'll be doing a quick tour of Majestic Princess. We are lucky enough to be invited on board during its maiden visit to Southampton. It was the first time it's ever been to Southampton, and it was a really cool experience. We got to see this exchange of plaque and key, and yeah, really cool experience to be invited to, so thank you very much to Princess Cruises. So on this ship tour, normally I start on my ship tours, I start at the bottom, but this time I'm going to mix it up and we're starting at the top of the ship on deck 19. This is the mini golf, or they call it the greens. It's not really mini golf because there's no courses, it's just literally a putting green to practice your putting. So if this is your thing, this is definitely the area for you. I've not seen this on a ship before, but it definitely looks very interesting. Yeah, so if this is the putting green for you. So let's move down to one deck, to deck 18, the sports court. Now this has a 2 pickleball court setup, and it also has basketball. All the equipment is inside. You can bring your own basketball and stuff, but they do supply all of them. Also just outside they have the shuffleboard, and they also have the equipment inside as well. Here is also sunbeds. This would definitely, if the pool deck is very busy, this definitely could be a good place because they have no shade, lots of sun. So this would definitely be a good place to sunbathe, especially on those busy pool days. Moving down to deck 17 is the front of the ship, which is the Hollywood Pool Club, which is the indoor pool on board Majestic Princess. It's a really nice area of the ship. They have a pool, 2 hot tubs and a bar in here, lots of sun lounges. They also have cabanas around the outside. From far as I'm aware, they are included, first come first serve, so if you can get hold of them, brilliant. But a really nice area of the ship, especially for those northern itineraries. They also have some sofas and stuff. These are the cabanas I'm talking about. They have some tables, then they have these more like private cabanas. Like I said, we did ask the cabanas in the Conservatory, which we're about to get on to next. They were just first come first serve, so I assume it is the same for this. If I'm wrong, please let me know in the comments. So moving right to the front of the ship, we have the Hollywood Conservatory. Again, a really nice area of the ship. Again, they had cabanas, which has TVs in, which you get headphones to watch whatever you want. They had a chess set, lots of seating, like circle things, tables, card tables. They had also accessible tables as well, which was really good to see. A really nice area of the ship. One of our favourite bits of the tour was this area. And here's the chess set again. Really, just a really nice area of the ship. Moving just outside, they had a seating area. And then we move on to the pool deck. This is the upper level of the pool deck. They have 2 hot tubs on this level, on deck 17, and then lots of sunbeds all over the place. Just sunbeds over sunbeds. It was a nice day in Southampton. They also have table tennis here as well. On this level, they did have the Kids and Teens Club, but I did not have time or go to film those. So sorry if you wanted to see that. But yeah, they also have the fitness center here. Lots of equipment. If you're into gyms, they have enough for everything for you. And right to the back of deck 17, they have another sun deck with more sunbeds. There seems to be lots of sunbeds on this ship, so you should not worry about finding one. And this would be good, especially in a hot place with a nice view, which is in Southampton. Now moving on to the main area of the pool deck, we have the pool right in the centre there, like a small pool. Then we have like a fountain area, but it says no one's allowed on it, so I think it's just for show. You can't just run around and splash in it. They also have a pool on the other side, a bigger pool. There is, and also have 2 hot tubs. Again, around the outside, they had lots of sunbeds, and they got a big screen which would show sport. They would also had a band for the ceremony party getting ready as we're getting off. Here they had the sea view bar, and on the other side they have the glass floor where you can get a Instagrammable picture, like basically hanging off the ship. Really cool area of the ship. Definitely somewhere to go and visit. You can see there's like a hole as well, so you can see down the ship. Moving into the World's Fresh Marketplace, which is the buffet on board. This buffet seemed to be huge, and it has lots of different areas with lots of different types of food. They literally had flags of what the country was around the ship, around the buffet. And yeah, lots and lots of seating. Generally, it was huge. It was like a quarter of this deck to the the back of the ship on deck 17. They also had like little areas called like the bakery as well, which I'm about to get onto, which serves like desserts, and all the desserts look really delicious. So it was like behind the screen, and it was like a walkway to the other side of the buffet. Yeah, really interesting. Didn't get to try any of the food. We did have food in the main dining room. It all looked very delicious. Like, look at all these desserts. Moving right to the back, they did have an outside seating area which had a bar as well. So imagine having a nice warm sunny day with your food and a nice drink. Now moving down to deck 7, they have the theatre which spans over 6 and 7. We got to see a show as well, which was really cool. My girlfriend's going to hate me with that picture. Then we have just outside the theatre the Shops of Princess, which has handbags, logo shops, all name it. Moving on to the top deck of the Atrium, we had some shops, and then we also have the Catch, which is the seafood restaurant on board, which I think has just been added in the refurb. I'm not 200%, a few things did get added. Then we have Princess Live, which was an entertainment arena inside the ship. Look at your program you get, or the app, to find out what happens in each one. Then we're moving on to the steakhouse on board. This is the Princess Steakhouse, which if you want a steak, it's a speciality. You'd have to pay extra for it. Same with the Catch, also speciality. And then you have the photo place, which a professional photo can take your picture. And they also sold the medallion accessories here. Moving to the back was another entertainment venue called Vista Lounge, and yeah, again, you'd have to just have a look to see. They would do so many different activities on board Princess to see what goes on in each lounge. Moving down to deck 6, they have the arcade, and then we also have a smaller lounge / casino, which says it's the VIP casino, but then I think due to the market change, it's not that anymore. It's just a lounge with a few slot machines. And then we move on to the bigger arcade, which is has lots of tables, lots of slots, a very, very big arcade casino. Didn't get to see the arcade, it was locked, unfortunately. Then we're moving on to the piano lounge on board. This spanned over the middle of the deck of the Atrium, and then it also had Alfredo's Pizza the other side, which was a casual dining, so you have to pay or you get it included in your package depending on what you book when booking. This is one of 2 main dining rooms. I was only shown one main dining room, so you're going to see the same video for both. Then moving down to deck 6, we have the spa, which this is the thermal suite. This would be an extra charge. They also do treatments and massages. That's all extra charge. Here's the relaxation room. Moving to the lower level of the Atrium, we have the coffee shop, which is open 24/7. We also have O'Malley's. And then just around this place, I did not film the Italian restaurant. There is another speciality Italian restaurant. It's also located just past the Atrium. Also have guest services and shore excursion desk. The Atrium looked really nice, and it was a really nice area of the ship. Then we have the last main dining room as well. I changed that main dining room then. So yeah, this is another main dining room. There's 2 of them. So thank you for coming with me on the tour of the Majestic Princess. The inside areas was very compact together. Our tour was a bit late, so they did rush us through that indoor bit. So I didn't have time to film exactly everything. That's what I'm saying. It's a quick tour, not a full tour. I did miss the Italian and the Teens Club and the Kids Club. But thank you so much for joining me on this tour. I hope you enjoyed it. If you have any questions about the ship, please put in the comments below. I'll be more than happy to answer any questions you may have about the Majestic Princess. Again, thank you to Princess for inviting me on board for its maiden visit to Southampton. It was really interesting seeing the ship. Thank you for watching. If you like and subscribe. I'm also on Instagram, TikTok and Twitter. Link is just below to go and follow me on those platforms. Thank you so much for watching. It's been Shipface there, and I will see you guys in the next video.